Greetings, my beautiful patriots, wherever you may be in this glorious world we live in. Welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide revolution. Now, before I get started, I just want to say you are the light, and you are the ones, the patriots and the starseeds and the freedom fighters of this world are the ones that are going to bring this light and God's planet back to harmony with nature and each other. You are the ones. You have been chosen for that. And that's why we are all here together, talking amongst each other and preparing for what's about to happen. Now, yes, I'm back in Canada. I didn't want to disclose everything that was going on there, but like I said, I mean, with all the craziness going on in the world right now, I wanted to just keep it quiet until I got back here. Now, going through Manila airport was a bit of a challenge because of the intense protests that are going on in the Philippines right now for their ex-president, and loved very much by the people of the Philippines, me included, was Rodriguez Duterte. Now, Duterte was taken off. They had basically planted some stuff on his daughter. To Marcos is being run by the cabal and whoever has run, him. But they're just absolute corruption to the highest level. And they managed to get in there by falsifying elections and whatever, and basically got Duterte out of there. And then when Duterte left the country and went over to China, I believe he was arrested there, and then he's been sent to The Hague, or they're trying to send him to The Hague. Now, the bit of a history behind him is the fact is that he was cleaning up the Philippines thoroughly on all the drugs and the shabu and heroin that was running rampant through the country and killing its people, and he didn't want that anymore. And he basically had told his people at one time, when I was there, I mean, I was watching the the news, at their local news, and he had said that to walk up to if you know of a drug dealer or drug addict, walk up to him and shoot him in the head. And that sparked a worldwide controversy, but he was getting right to the point. He wasn't going to piss around and watch his country fall awry to this deep state drug problem that they were having. Now, they were shipping in drugs from China, being made, there, and along with the Mindoro Island, which is where we're down really deep south of the Philippines. It's still part of the Philippines, and they are the basic ISIS, I guess you want to call them. They're aligned with them, and of course the Communist Chinese, and they were developing all these drugs and basically storing it and then having to distribute it through the Philippines, and getting many Filipinos addicted. Now, the Duterte, when he was there, he sicked the army, military, which is the Filipino Marine, which are some of the toughest jungle fighters on the planet, and I could attest to that because these guys are unbelievable. And they went down there and tried to get them cleaned out and stuff like that. So the war was happening. It was and then of course Duterte saying any drug dealer on the street, just go up and kill him. He says you will not be charged. So he was doing his part about cleaning up the Philippines, and then of course Marcos, they did their shady illegal shit to get him ousted out of there, and now he's over. They're trying to send him to The Hague for international crimes against humanity, or whatever the stupid charge was, which is a bunch of bullshit. And it has inflamed the Philippine people because they love Duterte and what he was doing for the country. And me too. I mean, you want to get the drugs cleaned up, along with all the child trafficking and everything else that was going on there. So, and we have to understand that, children can start messing around at the age of 12. They're one of the youngest nations that has legalized that, which has opened the door for all these bastards that come in and do whatever. And the fight is on, and the fight has been on ever since I've been there. Starting in 1991, and I really didn't get my head around it till around the 2000 mark. But it's really bad. So I mean, the Philippines have kind of sunk back into this tyranny with this Marcos. Buong Marcos is his name. And that's the son of Ferdinand Marcos that everybody knew about. So, but he's aligned himself with the deep state and the Communist Chinese and of course the ISIS and whatever. And he wants to, he's completely compromised. I believe he puts shit up his nose as well. So this is the problem. I was going in there. I knew it was going to get a little bit heavy, but I know that the Philippine people will, the people power of the Filipino will, I think, prevail, and he will be ousted. Now we have Trump aligning himself and putting, stepping into the situation to go and save his friend, longtime friend, Rodriguez Duterte. So I believe that's all going to come to a stop, and Marcos will be ousted, and of course the Filipino people will be free of these drugs. We all have to understand that, when Nasara and Jasara does eventually come into play, there's treaties that are signed with every country that there will be no war between the countries. They won't receive any money from the trillions and trillions of tons of gold that was confiscated back from the Illuminatis and Deep State and whatever else bad players were out there. It's all being seized and brought back to its rightful owners. Along with that, and along with those the signings and all that, there will be no more drugs in every country. They will have to take their special measurements to stop the drugs and whatever is happening. Now, we'll see how that plays out. But and again, before I get off, I have to apologize. I lost my account when I left because I lost my number, and you're not going to see much of me because I do not have a service here back in Canada as of yet. So I'm working off of Wi-Fi, and we'll just have to see how that plays out, right? So I want to, thank everybody personally for with your patience with what I've been having to go through and being not as transparent, but it's just the situation that I live in right now, fighting the good fight. And I have people that out there, including you, that I love, and I don't want to jeopardize anybody, and I've got lots too, that I've gathered up since I've last talked to everybody out there. So I hope that everybody can catch on to my channel and we can continue these videos, and we'll have, good times are coming. So that we have to look forward to. Anyways, love you all. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one.